Hey guys, what's going on? I just want to take a quick look at Solana. Ticker for this is SOL, and I'm currently on the weekly time frame. Now, I think I've done about 3 or 4 videos in Solana already, but if you're new to the channel, I'll just kind of give you a macro overview of what I kind of laid out on the longer term time frame, and then I'll dial it down to the smaller time frame, and then give you an analysis of what I see for the short term. But before I get into this, I should mention that if you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I release these new videos, I do about 2 or 3 videos every single day. Just click subscribe, click the bell, and then click on all. And if you like the video and you find the analysis helpful, maybe give me a thumbs up, because I want to see how that affects the algorithm and if it pushes the video out to more people. Everybody says that, but I never actually asked anybody to click like. I just want to see if that actually gets more viewers to the content. Okay, so if you're going to trade Solana, I marked out some very significant levels right here. Okay, so this horizontal line right here, you see it was support here, and then I flipped to resistance. And then after we got rejected this level, it was just a massive dump, right? So that level is about $139. And I drew that as a range. I'm pretty sure this range basically lines up with the Fibonacci retracement level, right? So the range here is 124 up to 138. Okay, next level, it starts at this support level, right, where these two candle bodies kind of like line up, and that is around $77.20. And the range for that is so $69 up to 77. So that's the second level. I recommend that you draw on your chart if you want to trade Solana. Okay, now we're getting closer to where the price is. Okay, the next level, the next range I would suggest that you draw. So yeah, take a horizontal trend line and just mark it at the top of these two candle bodies. So as you can see, it was a strong level of resistance right here. So if the price is able to break through this level and make it up here, I would anticipate that this level is going to be significant resistance at around $45.59. Okay, so now we're right at a level, a very important level that's pretty near to the price, right? So here you see it was support. So right here, we got a big bounce off of it. And then we held this level of support for a few more months after, broke down, and we recently came back up, tested it, and got rejected from it, okay? So this is the level. It is about $30, okay? $30.07, just $30, ballpark it. So yeah, in the last video, I kind of brought to your attention that we were breaking out of this diagonal resistance line, which was basically pushing the price down since for about a year, right? So August 2022, we're in August 2023. So 1 year of resistance, this line recently broke. Okay, now what I mentioned pretty much every video, when you break a strong level of resistance, more often than not, the price will eventually make its way back down to test it as a support level. In the last video, I mentioned that that is what is potentially happening right now on Algorand. But right now, here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to a smaller time frame. I'm going to change the chart. And now I have the daily, right? So these are the local levels, like the smaller time frame levels that I've drawn, and these horizontal lines coincide with the price action, right? In the last video, I think I mentioned that we had this impulsive move to the upside, and we were forming a bullish triangle, right? So more often than not, this is a bullish continuation pattern, and usually statistically you break to the upside more than you do the downside. This time, unfortunately, the market's relatively unstable. Bitcoin looks weak. It dumped. A lot of the altcoins followed. So we broke to the downside of this bullish formation. Broke to the downside, got supported at this support level once again. And now, as you know, once you break a level of support, it gets converted to a resistance. So on the upside, look where we got rejected from. So the price was trying to get above this previous level of support, which I just drew out and extended, but it couldn't do that, and we got rejected. Bitcoin sold off, altcoins are following. So yeah, we could not make it back above this level, okay? So now we're back down at this support level. Now, just as this level, this previous support level is the resistance, this previous resistance line would likely be support if the price breaks this horizontal level. Then look for this level here to act as a potential support, okay? But ultimately, I think if we break this horizontal of resistance that we're at right now, I highly doubt this one is going to hold us. I think we come back for the larger retest, the larger, higher time frame retest, which I just mentioned, from this 1 year long level of resistance. The price for that would be, it depends when the price makes its way down, right? So theoretically, if it just dumped right here, that would be around $20, right? So it's not too far off. Okay, so this is like the macro analysis and you know, from the weekly and the daily time frame, right? So here's your daily analysis. You could draw these lines if you want to trade this asset. Obviously, this level is very significant as we were trying to get above it for about a week. Ultimately, it failed. Okay, so guys, the weekly candle just closed. It's 8 o'clock Eastern time. Luckily, this candle body did not break this horizontal support. So now it's going to be interesting how this candle reacts, right? So I would like to see, obviously, this next candle flip to a green one and protect this area. But yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. Now, on the smaller time frame, let's see if we can find an entry. I've already marked something out here. So I'm going to switch this to the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour. Okay, so as you can see, we're basically in a channel right now, right? So here it would look like this would be the lower range. This would be the lower range right here. So you see the upper range and the lower range, and the price is just kind of bouncing off the support and resistance level, right? So as you can see right here, we are at a support. Okay, we're at a support level. Now, obviously, when you're at a support, that's a buying opportunity, and when you're at a resistance, that's a selling opportunity. And for me personally, to enter a position, I like to buy against a very tight backstop. So in this particular instance, if I bought right here, okay, so if I bought where the price is right here, I would place my stop loss just below the previous wick right here, and then I would target the upper range of this channel, right? So this particular setup would give me a risk reward ratio of about 1 to 4, meaning for every $1 I risk, I could potentially get $4 back in return. Percentage wise, I would risk 2.81% to potentially get about 11.21% to the upside. Okay, so that is the trade setup that I see here. Now, what makes this a little bit risky is the daily candle just closed. And if I'm going to just flip this over, and I'm going to take a quick look at how Bitcoin closed. And guys, this is not good. This is a very bad close for Bitcoin. I did a Bitcoin video the other day, and I said that I don't want to see a daily close below this 38.2 line here. And then let me just go extend that to the daily. So as you can see, you know, to get this level, I drew a Fibonacci from the swing low to the swing high. And we have been holding this 38.2 for several weeks, okay? And this is the first time. As you can see, like in the past, we would wick down, but come 8 o'clock, the buyers would step in and make sure the candle body closed above this 38.2 fib retracement level. But you see, this is the first time that the candle body actually closed below. So this is a big sign of weakness. So keep in mind what Bitcoin is doing when you're looking for altcoin setups, particularly if Bitcoin looks weak, which it does. Maybe targeting down this lower level around 28,100. You got to think, what is that going to do to Solana, right? So let's go back to Solana. I think I had it on the KuCoin chart. Let's see. Yeah. So Bitcoin's weak. I wouldn't enter this trade with a significant portion of my trading balance, right? You know, if you only entered this trade with maybe 2 or 3% of your trading balance and you had a very tight stop, it's not really that big of a risk, and you are buying support. This is the trade. This is the trade to make. Ideally, I would like to see Bitcoin turning over, and then I would look for a short here on Solana, but I'm not going to short support, right? Now, I don't know if I'm personally going to take this trade. I might, but I'm just kind of pointing it out to you because in every one of these videos, I want to show you how I do the analysis, how I start on the larger time frames, get a big picture overview of what's happening, and then you go to the smaller time frames and you look for kind of a setup like this. Identify a pattern, identify a level of support and resistance, and when you see an opportunity like this present itself where you can buy against the support with a very tight stop loss and get like a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio, yeah, I just like that setup. But yeah, I just kind of want to show you how I do it. Anyway, hopefully you found this helpful. But yeah, keep in mind that Bitcoin's looking weak and altcoins are a little bit riskier right now because of that. Okay, so keep that in mind if you're going to enter long positions. Don't go in with a high percentage of your trading balance and keep a very tight stop loss. Okay, that about wraps it up. Now, I should mention that I'm going to put a link to the exchange that I'm using in both the pinned comment and the description. I really like the exchange. There's no KYC. You don't have to submit any, driver's license, passport, any identification at all. Now, you may need a VPN to access it, and I also put a link to a promotion on a VPN in the pinned comment and description as well. Okay, guys, hopefully that was helpful, and take care. Have a good day. Bye.